EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, live third-round coverage of the Players. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Keegan Bradley is on top. He's got it to 14 under par. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th. Frank, it's day 3 here at the one and only Players Moving Day, as it's known. And as we look at our featured player in contention heading into the weekend, there's some big names on that leaderboard, but right now, hanging tough.
They certainly are. The type of golf that's required, Rich, you and I both know. Pete Dye, he wanted to test you physically, technically, and, of course, mentally. That's the big challenge. They've come through in flying colours the first 2 days, but today it's a little bit more of a mental challenge. What I would advocate is don't look at the leaderboard so much today. Saturday, it could be a long, drawn-out day, so just worry about your own golf.
Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Just a little under 120 yards is the number to the front of the green, but 129 is the number to get it all the way to the flag. Pin tucked in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. What a nice shot, right on the green, and a pretty easy putt on the way. Eight-foot putt here. This is where the game becomes so cool sometimes. So that's in for par to start this backside. And she'll remain at 9 under. Okay, so that one finished off with double bogey. He's going to drop back to -9. Now the time to be aggressive. Par 5, 558-yard, 11th hole, Frank. What's the key here?
Tee it high and let it fly. This is the big chance here. This is one of the widest fairways on the golf course. This is where you chance it all.
Will do just fine. this up the right side off the tee.
Impressive to get the power on that second shot into the par 5 and comfortably get it up here by the green. I know it's in that green side bunker, but that is very doable.
That is going to be into the bunker. Not a bad effort from off the fairway, but couldn't get that one to slow down. Well, going to get a chance to try that again. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Yeah, that one really jumped, and it's going to lead to yet another bunker shot. Boy, that needed to hit the flagstick. It nearly went in the hole, but instead, it runs out quite a ways. A dead-on look here for birdie. Okay, that ball online all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And she's into double figures now at 10 under par. Okay, not taking advantage of that par 5. It's in for a double bogey 7. And he'll fall to 10 under par. Now to the short par 4 12. It was redesigned for the 2017 players. Certainly you can drive it, but there is some risk involved. And that's the way it should be for a par 4 this short. That water on the left is right up against the green. So players have to make a decision here. This might be close. Oh, and a very rare mistake in what has been a terrific round to this point, as that is going to be into the water. This may be a touch right. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And she's going to hold on at -10. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he's going to remain at 10 under. Well, on this back nine here at TPC Sawgrass, you know that the 17th as a par 3 gets all the attention. But don't forget about this 181-yard 13th. Really a beautiful little hole and plenty of trouble as well. That one safely on the putting surface. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And she'll move to 11 under. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Next up, the treacherous 481-yard par 4 14. Narrow fairway bunker. A lateral water hazard running along the left side and large, deep grass bunkers down the right. Accuracy is paramount here if you're going to get out of here with a par. That one up the right side.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but it is long.
And that one not straight enough. It's going to work its way into the bunker.
No shame in that shot. That was hit solid. I could tell by the sound. And yeah, if your putt is good, you can still make a birdie. And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
This for birdie now at 14.
Yeah, it's the break that you've really got to consider here. It will come from right to left. You've got to start it on line, and you've got a good chance of getting it close.
Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And she'll stay 3 shots off the lead. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 11 under par. If you're just joining us, we're at the 15th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. 449-yard par 4. Frank, what's in store here?
One of the prettiest tee shots on the golf course, Rich. Once again, you're coming out of a chute of trees. Big bunker down the right side. Really, you want to hug that right side, though. It gives you a better entry into this green.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Frank, what's the key on this approach here at the 15th?
Well, knowing exactly where that pin placement is, Rich. There's mounding. There's that little gut out of the right side of this green. If you miss your mark here, that ball can easily finish 30 or 40 feet away. That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And she'll remain at 11 under par. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he's going to remain 1 shot off the pace. All right, a bit of a struggle here on this Saturday for our featured golfer. And now, Frank, work to do in tomorrow's final round.
A lot of work. There was a huge step in the right.
Four decades ago, this was swampland, a seemingly ordinary tract of land, no different from any other in this section of Florida. Today, this land will be anything but ordinary. Today, it will test the finest golfers in the world, eager to claim the sport's richest prize. This is the final round of the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, live final round coverage of the Players. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. She's on top by just 1 stroke as she gets ready to tee off. We'll head out to the action at the par 3 13th. Frank, Sunday here at TPC Sawgrass, we have seen so many great moments in this championship going back to the 1970s. Winners like Jack Nicklaus and Lee Trevino. Then ultimately it found a home at the Stadium Course 1982. Jerry Pate the winner. And then Freddie Couples and Greg Norman. Onward, Tiger and Rory McIlroy. And now our featured golfer may be on the precipice of joining that group as a Players' champ.
I think that's the hardest thing for them today, Rich, is to not think about that illustrious list of winners. And, you know, you talk about 1982 when they first found a home. That's when this became their championship. And I mean the best players in the world. So if you can try and keep that in the back of your mind and really just think about the way in which you've got to attack this golf course and not get too far ahead of yourself, because when you come to 16, 17 and 18, everybody knows, whether it's us, the people watching, or the player themselves, water and peril are in play on every single shot.
So, Frank, another Sunday is upon us, and stop me if you've heard this before, but our featured golfer in position to win yet again on the PGA Tour as a rookie. You have to think by now, this is someone who appears to be unfazed by just about anything put in their way.
And also, Rich, getting in the other players' heads, because Sunday is meant to be that pressure cooker day where people fail, often at the post. So if you've managed to conquer that at least twice in your rookie season, players are starting to think, well, hang on a minute. They've figured out how to play this golf when the pressure's at the very most. So I actually give them the advantage.
Sunday in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, final round of the Players. And Frank, no matter what happens today, it has been a tremendous run for our featured golfer here, the young rookie playing this event for the first time and up on the first page of the leaderboard with a chance to put a number up there and do something special.
And once you put a number up at the Players' Championship with all that water in play, it really does start to mean something more here than any other golf course. They can just get through there, and as you just said, Rich, post a number. Then you imagine what the leader's going to feel like when they've got all those dangerous holes to finish and your score is already posted.
Frank, the 14th hole, a lot has happened here over the years.
I think it's the litmus test on the back 9. That's where things really start to heat up. It looks like a straightforward tee shot, but often the eyes wander to that water down the left side. And, of course, if you think about that, you invariably fire the ball towards the right where those hillocks and thick rough is and virtually no chance of reaching the par 4 and 2. Now, that's clever. Landed on the downslope and get 50, 60 yards out of the tee shot.
And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And this one might need a little bit extra encouragement, Rich, to make it up this slope, but all in all, not too difficult a putt.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That's a good putt there to save her par. And she's going to remain a shot back. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain one shot back. 15th hole here at TPC Sawgrass is a 470-yard par 4, dogleg right with a drive through an alley of trees and over water. This tee shot is not for the faint of heart. No issues here. That is into the fairway. That wind's moving pretty good left to right. No question, it helped push that ball into the bunker.
That's a really good shot out of the fairway bunker. A chance to make a birdie.
Getting set now for the approach at the 15th.
Yeah, good-looking second shot here, but you've got to be precise. Hardly a flat spot on this green. That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And she'll get it to 16 under par. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, safely in for his par. And he's going to remain at minus 16. Frank, fans watching, they love excitement in the game. 16's an exciting hole, isn't it?
Well, that's where you get it, because you hear the roars. You start to see the big crowds that go all the way around 16, 17, and 18T. You feel where you are in the tournament, too. A movement that starts at 16 can be carried all the way to the clubhouse.
Now this, his second from out of the pine straw. Wow, wild off the tee. Second shot sort of clanged through the trees, but it ends up in the fairway. Still, though, long ways coming up for this third shot.
struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
So after reaching this green in 2, this a sizable putt for an eagle. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at Room to 16 under par. This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And with that, she's going to surge into the lead. Well, now to the 17th, and it is always a fascinating struggle here between trust and fear, commitment and collapse. At the 17th, you're never really safe. 6-shot lead, you'd still watch the leader play the 17th. It's got to get legs. Oh my goodness, even with a terrific round going on, this hole just gets in your head. It's hard to explain, and that ball is into the water at 17. Done there. Just about knocked that one stiff and a short birdie putt coming up. Nope, that ball's going to meet a similar fate to the first one. It is into the water as well. Okay, so after the drop, this will be her 5th coming up. That will be a 3 over on the scorecard for this hole. Time to pick up and move on. Now this for another birdie. Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he's going to stay 2 back. Now to the 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. 462-yard par 4, Frank, and another example of visual intimidation from the designer, Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical illusion, Rich. And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you something specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate on one of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at anything other than a specific target.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Frank, really challenging second shot here at the home hole, the 18th.
You have to be decisive going in here. You can see all the trouble in front of you. Water left, that mounding on the right. Neither place really is good to go. So somehow you've got to muster up your best shot.
Oh, man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
Really not a whole lot to this. He's going to get a little help from the slope. Other than that, just slightly to the right.
Oh, yeah, bottom of the barrel for birdie here at 18. And that will write an end to the round here today. Okay, so she'll finish that off for her par here at 18. And that will finish off our round of golf. And that does it for us here at TPC Sawgrass. Great day, Frank.
Yeah, a chance for the players to play one of the golf courses that has become so famous over the last 25 to 30 years.
For my partner, Frank Nobilo, and our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long from the TPC Sawgrass.